level between 5670 and 5700 is really interesting. Yeah, it's a little bit congested. You would say if you look back at the chart, in addition to it being the 8.2 level, I just want to get up. It was last on the peak in July.
Wow. But to just get the recording and stuff started.
Like, hope that it would take fear to get us much further. And I think you have to have a little bit more substance.
I don't know how to like not have the camera on sometimes. So I'm ready to sit down and actually work.
That's not the only risk to the U.S. economy. Deportation, tourism, and maybe the local effect. Put all way in the
All right, coffee.
seeing it in the real number. And I think the limbo was that was it's putting back to the survey. The airline was looking at New York FedEx fixations among earners of 100K or more. And if you look at probability of losing your job or real income, really probabilities, but it's like soft. And you're also in this period where there's everybody who's getting laid off in the federal government, but see, it's work for 60 days. It's not going to get into the numbers. And the refresh real from the last 2 weeks, when the market's picked up more than 60% of what it had to be off. And maybe people are feeling better. And one big point too about investor sentiment positioning was also a hard versus soft data divide. The soft data, the sentiment surveys are very, very negative still. Individual investors, professional investors, they're saying that they're. But if you look at what they're doing, you look at the National Association of Active Investment Managers that pointed this out to the close yesterday. They have a weekly equity exposure index. They're tactical investors. They're up to 80% back to them. It's in the upper end of the range. So if you get after this higher, that you got 100%, but like. And so the chase has been on football ratio very low. I mean, people are looking for that looking. Guys, before we hear this, investors will be nice that final look, who's going to see the impact that AI is having, whether it's really or now businesses. And so let's have through what being with us this morning, just have a right at the top of the S&P ladder. But let's start with Pincer on the positive side, because we've got this look of let's take a look right now. And there is a good amount of nice coming into this, as you can, for example, the input into the aligning that's the history here. But this average quarter, and they raised their guidance before. And the key question is, how much does AI help us? Is there differentiation starting to go on here in terms of companies that are using AI effectively? And is there some sort of a bifurcation perhaps? Pincer front last year, and maybe they're already starting to see the returns going to the call. I would mention not that much specifics about it, but they do say our ability to leverage AI, to personalize our users' experience, to be key differentiator. I think the best product market fit in years. They go on to say it makes you highly valuable partner to advertisers with these signals and consumer transformation systems. Speaking of this, let's take a look at Expedia. Because on the outside, you know, you start to see a impact from the likes of ChatGPT in terms of the business on bookings. So Expedia is not coming with a number because of demand trends that we see right there.
Just have them. I'm calling in a minute. I'm getting coffee. I had a late start today, so I'm just kind of getting my life together. Just gonna give me this. But
we need to make sure that we're showing up well there. It's just
I'm getting myself together a little bit. My coffee, and then I'm gonna go over analyzing for the day, analysis for the day, and go from there.
That's how you portfolio customers. So yeah, see the deal on the stock exchange has always been the best. Always been the couple things, this question as to whether, they're gonna be able to get rid of these for. Second, what they're usually, in the world, that is tough to get something, they usually they go up in hotel, they get more inventory with that, no point, like, I mean, sponsoring being from Google, that either, if that is changing, their business is changing. And not only this, in fact, the Google, and really that long trail question on this, every year, a company is going to the community, non-public information almost, where the talking about. Yeah, there's a hundred of, for me to be fine for the first time ever, and some people using the first function for, just to just get to the Google. You look at and name it to the company and think it's a key, you point it up the time, you check the clock here, the front floor, and what it was to also.
This is the mic off while I'm here.
From AI phones, figure a lot more today.
Should I? Ball point.
Right, so.
Make that a swing point. Guess I'm I'm gonna go over the actual. Well, this is all Bluetooth because I made little. I'll show you.
Supply, more than what the anything if they ended on you to pick up the hyperscaler. Put the information in some water on let's go water that. I think that is correct. Or I think when you know that we kind of just plan on worry for 6 months or something like that. You want yourself a couple more quarters of being sure that what this are and what the thing is going to do and how it's going to flow through. Interest though, David, it's been, we've got 10%. Yeah, it's $20 billion market cap for half a billion users. So it's a very global user base too. And just like as a strategic asset, it kind of sticks out there. It's not really affected by a lot of the other social media platform concerns, around whatever, around different variation, any of that stuff. So it's really been kind of fascinating, even though I haven't really executed that well. Yeah, I think that's where you have, the CEO of the DEFCON seems to be up today, so let's take a listen. We know that other than this, China's, the cross-border sellers, there's been, some adjustment there. We've also seen these focus go on to other markets, even with consumers in the U.S. We could have needed the part thing to start 50 years ago with the pandemic. Continue to do it. Go find other things to top this. But we are so many people on continue to this as particularly you got like how blog is giving the very agents that are being used, but in this area, it's already used. Like in the impact of it, it's East Coast for these times. And any number of other movers is pointing out from military. It's getting wild, although we don't know. Not the only thing that is expected to occur earlier. Step down and the looking conference to the front of town. But you don't get to see it for information and that would be mediation of CBS in 60 minutes of relating to the fact that the SPC would be really so not that's the view of one of the things that it's a stop for them. It would be on the
Alright.
it's already I've been done in the sense of it all the time, but down 13% for 2D media that doesn't feed CBS and you put them away. I want to keep track of all the something at the top. Put them if we down 13% already, then we get operating 2%. Yesterday we had anybody every 7% believe. Maybe put another 7 figures and impact of that kind of basis that I've seen about continuing to define. One of the probably different things is really is that they put it on and getting closer and closer to moving towards that list of the company that need to.
My wife is smart headed. I watched them this morning. I probably look crazy.
It's not really what it's
Boring. I don't. Mhm. Well, let's get this one started. It's from orb and came back down. It should come at least down to the orb again. Let me see. Let me get logged into this stuff. Am I logged on here? What account am I logged on? The right one. Alright. Yes. Yes, I know. Let's see what other ones are. Which one am I on? Now I'm going to here. Bob. This ideas is during the break. This level here that made. It may reject off of this. This is like a 1 minute order block, but so is I'm gonna see. Let's see. This 5 minute order block up here and down here are good levels to look for. This one. Oh my god, just the AOI. And so I guess I can make it a green. And then this one up here. I guess I can make it red. I may change. Make it this is going. It might break here and reject off of this. Let's see if it can get through that. Green. See if you can get through that. That's a level to get through. But overall, from the analysis today, what I came up with, I did my game plan, my little DPW. This has been an accumulation here for since Wednesday. So it has been going from this 5740 area to this 5596 area for since April 30th, which I wrote here since April 30th. So price needs to break above this 740 in order to continue up. And I wrote that here too. In order for price to continue up, it would need to break this area right here, this area of interest. And for price to continue down, it would have to break this 5,600, which is kind of far. But so 5,600, but probably this 5,640 before the 600 area to continue down. 5,640 and 56. Yep, that's what I have here. 5,600 and 5,640 areas before it really starts to continue down. It has been in a upswing, which you can see for a while as well. Started here on 421 and it's been just coming up. So it's definitely been in an uptrend. What am I looking for here? Oh, let's see what it's definitely been in an uptrend for the last few days, or weeks, I guess you could say. So in order for it to continue though, it would have to get above this area. So we'll see what happens. And that's why I have this in blue, just showing like the price moves in distribution, accumulation, manipulation. Then a distribution, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So the AMD. So I just had that marked off just to kind of show that. So now I'm going to take that off. And we'll see when it breaks out of that. But that is where it's been going in this little area. And right now we're looking at these two AOIs on the smaller time frames, 1 minute and 5 minute. Let's see, price did reject from that 5 minute order block. If price gets back, maybe up in this area, we see it may reject up in this area here. Because it has some sort of resistance there. I don't know what it is, but it's something there that's stopping it. It's hit it multiple times now today. As you can see, once, twice, three. So 1, 2, 3, multiple times in that area. And price has been rejected in this area multiple times. I'm gonna put something there too as well. Even though it is this AOI swing point, I'm just still gonna put that little box there. We'll see, because if it's gonna get through this here, it will probably come at least, it's probably gonna have another rejection in this area, but this is the main area here. This was considered AOI, but I'm gonna change this line to BSL because it definitely, this is more like BSL, I guess you could say. This is a swing point. Both of these are swing points. I'm gonna name this sell side liquidity. I don't know why I always say BSL. I do that every single time. But I'm gonna name it sell side. So let's see. What can we look for right now? If price comes back up to this area and rejects, then I probably will take a sell. So we have the price came up to this this order block, which is huge, and rejected off of it. So it may be trying to go from there. But let's see what this looks like on the lower time frame in 1 minute. This looks like that pattern that loves to go up for ES. I don't know why that did that. But yeah, this pattern, this is definitely a bullish pattern for ES. That's W. So Let's see. It is at the bottom of the orb though. The bottom of the orb, and it's rejecting off the bottom of the orb. So it may be a bearish um rejection off the bottom of this orb. We just have to see what's happening right here in this area. Is it gonna reject off of it, or is it gonna get through it? If it gets through it and retraces, then I would say take a sell from here. But if it's not, if it's, see how it's rejecting off of it, this would be more so like a buy, because look at all those rejections. I'm gonna go ahead and try maybe a buy here. Let me see what this 30-second chart is doing. Uh yeah, a buy here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try a buy. Let's see. It doesn't have any, I don't have any, and it's only one contract. Um, I think it's, oh no, I just need one of these, not two. I only have one contract, so I'm not really risking much of anything. Oh, it's coming to that. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, well, what? One, two here. So maybe this is coming off of that or two for a sale. Okay, let's see. So let's stop at that. Yeah. I would say a sell limit down here. Got one or two there. Looks like I only have one. It's breaking through there. But see what happens here. This is the wrong thing. What is this? Short position. Let's see. It broke through there, but now it's starting to look like it wants to, maybe it just wanted to break that area and come back up. Because now it's looking like it wants to come back to this area. It's like a downturn here, but I don't know. Looks like it's coming back up. Yep. Yep. So that's annoying. So I guess I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I guess this was that W, just wanted to push through more. Knock this out first. Dang. So it's coming onto here to reject off the top orb.
So it's in place 20, you can do the viewers, which are a great time to video it. And you can sort of Japan, South Korea, the new words are different sometimes. So really, some of the good, you know, the board, the US copy, you know, the pieces getting on the road and the city, in first thing you need to put it, yeah. This is good, this is good. So it's not the video, that's.
Oh,
You gotta, it's time to get there and be a tax on GDP and the number. If it's not very well, you know, so that's even. It should be fine. I think it is.
I'm really
It should be the.
going the second one.
You know, we said, if you go about it, but it's not your own money. Well, we'll do it like that.
And just like it wants to move up.
Those two taking lessons, if you still got it, what they is it ready to put it? One thing to the contraction. Usually feel often the same.
Like those candles.
It's pretty so good. Go on, you can go. For example, instant food. Now, maybe I don't know, just you very obviously what get this $2 discount. You get some credit for this power. Really, I think it is it's kind of things that it is a kind of process that it's got one to get rid of anything to hold it business. Not those comments. I think you kind of see the box for the same thing.
Oh, come on.
To the president that time. New projects and new projects.
Oh, there we go. All right. That was a good trade. It was $400 trade. That was a good trade. We went up 15 ticks because we hadn't really went up so much. And I was kind of like, I don't know if we're gonna go up 20 more. We should go up to this area here, but also this is like a 1 minute order block right here. That price can go up to and reject from. So that's a good trade on my other account. I'm mad about that trade. I don't think I could even take a trade on this account. I think I hit my daily. Take one on this one. Which is 829. Let's see. Range trading though, for sure.
structure for the application is not it's not like videos and
No, let's see. Well, that was a good rejection. I have all these things here. I want to do a spell. So I think in this account is like I don't have a little room to play on this. Oh no. What is this? I want this to be not be just 829. Let's see. Rejection here. So this could be a good I'm gonna do this wait and see on 1 minute. I'm gonna see what the 30. I was looking at this 15-second chart over here, but I am pretty close to this, so I could just wait till it gets up here to make a sell. Let's see what it looks like on a bigger time frame. It's kind of like a it's looking like a bearish. Let's see what it does to this trend line. Is it gonna go over this trend line or is it gonna stay under? That'll give more of a okay, yeah. But is it just coming down to just for this area right here? Let's see. It comes back and retraces and rejects, then I get in. If it rejects that trend line again, then I'm gonna go ahead and take a sell here. Go and clear those out. It looks like it's going above that trend line now. Yeah, it's going above. So that could have just been like a and now it's kind of like rejecting. Move it up a little. Readjust the trend line. Wow, shoot. I have it so close. It's like, don't keep that easy. Let's see. But like I said, this the count is I don't want to risk anything on this account because it's already in the hole. So, okay, so it's going over that, but it could just be coming to this trend line again and gonna reject off of it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's just floating in this area now. See what the 1 minute chart look like. Yeah. See what that 5 minute looks like. Yeah. Shit. I have all these little boxes everywhere. This is going to reach a lot of rejection right here. So this probably is going to be bearish. Yeah. I mean bullish. A lot of rejection right there. Uh-oh. Oh. 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 Whatever, like it would want to go up, I mean down, back down. I think I only have to pass second chart. Then I have like too many contracts, I feel like. Probably need to have only 2 contracts and then I wouldn't be jumping in and out of this. That's definitely a bullish trend happening here. I did say I should probably wait until it gets back up to here and come down. See what this one that 5 minute chart looking crazy. But you still have to break this area though. That's the problem. What is it gonna do once it gets here? Because it keeps rejecting from here. So it needs to see what it's gonna do at this area. That's the main thing. What is it doing at this area? What is it doing here? I have like a little headache too. And I need to stop looking at this 15-second chart over here on my Trading because that be blocking my if it gets above here, then it'll at least go to here. And then if that's the case, then I'll take a buy. But right now it's like it's creating all this accumulation for sales. Is it going to bounce off of here or is it going to dip below here? What does this look like? It's ready for sale.
Soon to get the job done. You can run me the phone, the clothes on. Everything you need.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Keep going. Don't come up here. Don't come up here. Let's go. Yes. Let's keep going down. Yes. Let's go. Let's keep going down. Keep going down. Let's go. We almost there. We almost to price. Just got a little bit longer, a little bit more to go. Don't hit my stops. Hit my stops. That's okay. That was a good trade. I was feeling it really tight though, so because I'm feeling it tight because this just looks like it keeps stopping here. So you see it stopped there. I would have not even made the $400 I just made because it keeps stopping here. It's still bouncing off of this trend line here. It's bouncing off the trend line and so it's bouncing off the trend line and it's hitting and it's right here by this bullish. Um but it does look like it's ready to break this area now. Come on. Let's go. S&P. Looks like it wants to break that. Yep, it's breaking it. Uh-oh. Oh, don't do that. Come on. Oh, looks like okay. Maybe not. Come on, phone him and stuff. Come on.
And so I don't do anything to really carefully look at that. Because I really want to take care of, but I thought that maybe the real part of the real to be and good to kind of it's not doing it, having different less than what you want to do.
Come on.
And then you look at the cap table to find what the question.
It is wrong. And but
Or they think that they want to do it and everything is so fast. Then they got with it and they need to do it, so they're really high.
come on.
Maybe already these are the people that interest in finding what you have you can't get there that it's like somebody live. The kind of thing like that about them I personally need this point that when we talk about it with
It's going to that one thing, yeah, like when being able to break it. Come on.
mind being able to build with the stuff. Looking for change the
Come on back in this area.
now the waking up 2 weeks we do
Come on. Come on.
before the lodging. So you think back to that before you do things at the US forward. Where you buy the one and nothing but the biggest thing for you get 35% from 50% from buying the 35% they all the time. You can send it all. You know, but it's what I was told because once you do it with that thing, I mean, the last time they stop that the Germans in the border itself.
Just go. Just go. Put the furrow down. Come on. Come on. We're almost there. Come on.
Maybe because that, once you get it to it, all something you fine. It's not
Come on.
until you go back.
Come on.
Here's when you think of 80%. That's where the new people that.
Come on.
In the middle of a while, something else is negotiated. But do you have any sense in the partner what that means to the workers? I would tell you that 80% feel like what left with it, and I think a lot of it's pretty, a lot of it's
I just don't know. Those don't come with that, but that was good. I'm 89 on that account, so that's all I'm really looking forward to do per account, like $1,000 or 500 to 1,000. And I bought all
people planning, changing,
these top step accounts because I want to have 5 accounts. Okay, so that one is good. Those two I traded. That one I need to trade, and this one I traded, but I don't think I can trade that one. This one is good to trade. Why just I would miss it. Limits. That was $1,000 on that account. I got out at good timing right there because it rejected. This thing is in the way. So let's see. On this account, I made $889. On this account, I made 1,082. On this account, I made this account I lost on this account I made $499. On this account I made $889. on this account, I made 1082, and on this account, I was the first count I lost 1,000. So that was pretty good. I mean, I didn't lose this account, but I did lose $1,000 on this account. So tomorrow, and I'm on Top Step, so Top Step has like $1,000 daily limit, so I can't trade this account till tomorrow. But on my other four accounts, I made $1,000 basically on each account. Oh no, I made only $500 one, but I made 800 and 1,000. This one that I made the 500 on is I think this might be the one that I made too much on yesterday, and they said I have to make an extra $800 on, which is very annoying because one of them I did. I don't remember which one, but yeah, this looks like that W shape for a bullish down, up, come back down, and then that I don't know why this always does that. That double bottom is a key bullish trend for ES. It'll do like a half of a W like right here, and then it'll go up and do that. So I'm so used to seeing that now. It does that all the time. So if it rejects and starts to go up, that's exactly what it's going to do. But I think it's going to go to this area down here that I had. Um, but it is showing that trend. And it's real hard on the 15-second chart over here to showing that trend. How far is this? I think it's going to go down to here. Yeah, I definitely see that happening. It reject down here, but the wrong account. What is this account? 816. I think that's what I always said. Just know what I'm shopping. Come on. Come on. Two. Yeah, oh no, it didn't. Oh man, I just knocked myself out of that crate on accident. That was crazy. I did that yesterday. I keep knocking myself out of tracks on mistake. I think this is that W that's happening now. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Done my brother.
Some people like giving things.
Okay, that was good. So this account is at 1148. It was at 499. So I'm not going to take anything else on that account or any other accounts because now all my accounts are up over 1,000 basically, except for that one at 900, but that's fine. And this one is at the negative one, so I'll work on that one tomorrow. But price is still going down because on Fridays, like I said, price likes to correct itself. I know not like to correct itself. Oh, it's gonna go down here and bust this low out right here. This is from news. We had news at 8:30. Oh wait, let me put this on like a 5 minute so you can see price. So we had news at 8:30 and it was like major. As you can see, one candle per like this is like a 1 5 minute candle produced all of this. And price is going down now to get that. So it's going to knock that out. It's gonna come back though, because it needs to knock this out up here. We have all day. It's 10:30. It's 10:30. It's gonna knock this out, and then it's probably gonna come up to this low. It's gonna go through here. Which account? I should have took a trade on this account, but I don't want to take no more trades. At least not right now, because I'm still like in the moment of, and this is the sell side liquidity. And so once it was sell side for both of these swing points that I put here. Usually sell side liquidity, if it depends on what time frame it's on, it'll knock it out and then reject off because it's been rejected. But I think this was sell side from like the 1 minute, 5 minute from the 5 minute chart. I didn't look on a higher chart, so I don't know. It may go through it a little bit more and try to get the low of the day because this is the low of the day over here. So I think price is trying to go to the low of the day. Let's see. I thought I said I didn't want to take no more trades, Kevin. What happened to that idea? And I'm on a 5 minute chart. Not even on the right chart to be taking trades. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get knocked out because I'm not even on the right chart to be taking trades. And now I went from 800 to 600 on that. You know it's gonna reject off of the sell side and go up first and then go back down. But I know that it's coming for this low of the day. It's just like, is it coming right now? Or is it gonna wait a minute? It wants that low today. It didn't come this far not to get it. But you have to wait to see when is it ready to come for this low. Yeah, price has to reject a little bit before it's gonna go up. So that's why you just have to wait a second. Looks like it's coming up to this 15-second little order block I'm looking at on my trader bait. And once it hit that, it's probably gonna retrace and go down because this low of the day is right at the end of this. And I know it wants to knock that out for sure. I should have had 4 contracts though. So I'm kind of like screwing this up a little. I'm freaking out with that. Said, where am I? Why am I? This is 816. I'm not in the. Somebody has to go on mute. Whoever just joined. Yeah, I think this is going back up. Looks like it wants to come down into a down. Knock this stuff out, but I think I got in just a little too early for one thing. Come on, okay, let's go. The problem is I don't have a okay, come on. Yep, yep, let's go. Come on. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I just got out. Oh, I ain't too much. Because you only have like $1,500 in it, darling. And I just made, what's this thing? I think this thing kind of need to make more on anyway. 1631. I made $132 over. All right, so just like for a recap, and then we can also talk about anything you guys want to talk about. I have this headache and it is like driving me crazy. But like I said, way before we do this, I knew price wanted to come down here because this is the low of the day right here. And trading now after 10 p.m., I mean 10 a.m. has really that idea God gave it to me, of course, in the shower, I believe, as he always gives me my best answered prayers in the shower. But like after trading, so I've been trading in Q for the whole time I've been learning how to trade basically. Started learning how to trade last year in June and I started trading in Q in like August. So I just stopped trading in Q in what is it, May at the beginning of April. So not even at the beginning, I don't think. When did I do my let me see my Sunday verse review I do on YouTube. Let me see, what day did I talk about? Uh, I'm gonna tell you what did I stop on 4-6 because look at that, because that's when we'll talk about greed, and that's when I decided to stop Nasdaq because I felt like I only was trading Nasdaq um because I was being greedy because I wanted that fast money, and that's why I started trading it. Look at this. I told you on Friday this correction day, and price been just going up and up and up all week. So I knew it was coming down. But anyway, so Nasdaq. That's why I put in the chat yesterday for the multi chat. That Nasdaq price moves super fast as soon as 9:30 open. Like you could get 300-400 points at 9:30 to 9:31 or 9:31, 9:32 in the first 5 minutes you can get up to 9 points, but 300 ticks or more. I used to get in the trade as soon as the bell rang at 9:30 and have a 250 tick take profit and would hit it consistently all the time. And then the Trump market started and it just started acting crazy and it wasn't doing nothing. It was like it was still giving moves, but it was just jigsaw and so much, and I just did not like the jigsaw. So let me log out on Trading of these accounts. So that right there, I started to notice that for ES to move like that, it moves real shaky in the beginning and it barely gives you any moves. As you can see, right here, I have one. Read this one. You can see right here on the 5 minute chart. So this is the first 5 minutes of price, the first 15 minutes of price right here. It barely moves. It just goes up in a little accumulation zone. Like price never starts to distribute until after 10. And what's this? The 10-10 candle right here. And that is when price starts to distribute. And I noticed that every day after 10, like 9:50, like 9:50 macro, that ICT macro, which I'm going to talk about macros Sunday when we talk about strategies. But I think I talked about them a little bit last week. Yeah, when I talked about time, this 5 minute candle is going, it is going, it's breaking out, but it's probably going to reverse from here. Maybe coming down to this sell side liquidity from that sell side liquidity is from, let's see, what day is this? This is the 30-minute chart now. This is from 5-7. So it may be trying to hit this sell side liquidity, or this one is from 5 to 8 Thursday, which was yesterday. So it may be trying to get this sell side liquidity. I don't know. But this is an order block, a green order block too, to be honest. But I just definitely gray. But anyway, what I was saying was back to the 5 minute chart, is that price does not move until after 10, unlike NASDAQ. And so I on like chasing trades and just forcing trades, trying to make it like, oh, it's going to be a trade for me at 9:30 open, 9:35 within the first 5 minutes, right? Because that's just what I was used to. But you can't force nothing. So as you see, price knocked out the low of the day. This happened at Asian session. It was like, yeah, 8:35. So that was Asian session in London, Asia. This was probably London. Is this London session? No. So these lows was all from London, all of these. This got knocked out with this 8:30 candle. So now it came and knocked out Asia's low, which price likes to do, either knock out Asia low or Asia's high. And it had knocked out Asia's high with this 8:30 candle. So it of course, should have been going for the low. That's just thinking of market structure, how market structure works, which we'll talk about market structure on Sunday. Um, so that's why I decided that I'm looking on the chart to analyze until 9:30. Because at 9:30 is price open and then it starts to move around. But ES does not follow the direction or gives any type of distribution until 10. Like that 9:50 macro is when it starts between 9:50 and 10:10. And then I see a lot of movement around 11 macro, like the 10:50, 11:10 macro too. So that macro may do a little reversal of this little trend. So from now, like 950, it may start to go up, do a retracement, and then come up. So this area now, I'm not gonna have that as a bullish order block. I would change this here to an area of interest because it still is a level that was used multiple times. Because if you go all the way back, you see this level has been used throughout time, all the way. This level here has been used. If I drank this out, it's probably been used even on different days. Where was that right there? Yeah. See, it's even been used over here on this day. Look at that. Then it is multiple, and if I put it keep dragging, it probably is. See, more days over here is used over here. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Uh, AON because it may be used now as a resistance area versus a support area because it was being used as a support area here, but it broke through. So now it probably could be used as a resistance area. So it'll come up and reject from there and come back down. So yeah, I have all these things here because I've been wanting to use these so that I had know the exact amount that I'm or whatever, but yeah, I'm gonna need all of these. I'm gonna go 4 of them. But yeah, so and then let's hit this bullish order block here. I don't know where this order block came from. I think it was 5 minute. I gotta start remembering to put the times back in here because I haven't been putting the times in there. But yeah, this is the 5 minute. So once the 5 minute chart uh once the 5 minute candle come and closes below here, it's no good anymore. It needs to be no good now because it's such a low time frame and it already came through and wick through. If it was like a 30 minute and higher or an hour and higher, I wouldn't claim the wick as making it invalid. But a 5 minute, it could be considered invalid after a wick went through, I think. But I did get that low and reverse. So but yeah, so let's see if price still is in that range that it was in though. So that 4 hour range. So like I said, price has been in this, and then this was my game plan today. Um, I'm gonna open it up so we can read it. So it was news at 8:30. This is supposed to say price, not privy. Privé, that's that place we used to go to, say. Yeah, Barbie's go to privé. Yeah, I think I was at EC or something. That's crazy. Anyway, price is so we had this at 8:30. So I used to write these out all the time for myself, and then I haven't been keeping up with it because I was rushing in the mornings, trying to. I was rushing in the morning. I'm laughing at you, your text. That's okay. You'll mute. Maybe I have you muted or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But also oh yeah, police. I used to have these write these every morning, but the thing is, I was rushing in the mornings because I would be like rushing to do my analysis, trying to be ready by the time 9:30 open. But I can see now that if I wait till 10, I can see the direction of the market. I can see that stuff clearly. Let me move this out the way so I could talk and we can watch and not be on the 4 hour chart. So I can see the market clearly. Oh wait, we could talk and watch the market because the point is to watch the market. That's my favorite thing. Y'all know I'm obsessed with trading, so yeah, I need to see where did my game plan go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So y'all know I'm obsessed with the stock market, so I need to look at the charts. Way. Um, so basically, I said this price has been accumulating, has been an accumulation of AMD. AMD is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That's what price does. It accumulates which it did this all through the night. It accumulated, which is considered consolidation, just going back and forth in between the support and resistance level. That's all that means, going back and forth in between the support and resistance level. So it accumulated, and then the next thing it's going to do is manipulate. It's going to manipulate to basically right here, the manipulation. It's making you think it's getting ready to be an uptrend. You see it's making higher highs. This was the high. This is when the manipulation started right here. I mean, yeah, the manipulation started. It broke this high, making you think it's getting ready to be higher. Came back, hit this support, and then it went higher over this high, and then this high was made, and then this 830 candle was crazy and broke this high, and then it came down a little, hit this support again, and then it made a newer high. So this is still just making you think it's getting ready to be an uptrend day. That's the manipulation. But after manipulation, so accumulation, manipulation, then distribution. But then it distributed the correct trend that it wanted to be in today. And this is the distribution. And so I was getting caught up in the manipulation in the beginning of trading ES because I wasn't accustomed to ES's AMD. I was used to the NASDAQ AMD, which is a lot different because it does do the same patterns as ES, but the thing is with NQ, the manipulation moves are much bigger wise, so you can get a better trade within the manipulation. So I knew how to trade the manipulation for NQ, but I don't know how to trade. I didn't know how to trade the manipulation for ES, and it's like you shouldn't probably trade ES manipulation because it's such a small trading um range that is not good. So yeah, so that's why I changed the trading hours. I said all that to say that's why I changed the trading hours to come in at 9:30, see what the market is doing, watch it for the 30 minutes, analyze why I'm watching it, and then look for a setup at that 9:50 macro time. Between that 9:50 and 10:10, look for a setup. And then after that, and then also you look maybe looking for a setup at that 10:50 macro time. As you can see, price just was doing some more accumulation right here, and now it's getting ready to, it's 10:48. So it's getting ready to be that 10:50 macro. And so price is going to start moving again. I'm pretty sure. Because that is when price has been moving from. I've been back testing, looking at it, seeing how price moves on ES because that's the only way you're going to know your instrument. You have to back test your instrument. You have to see what your instrument is doing. Like you have to be able to understand. That's why I say, especially when you're first starting to learn, one section, one asset. An asset is an instrument and that's what you're trading, and one strategy. But we're gonna talk about strategies and confluences for strategies Sunday because you do have to have confluences for your strategies. So when I say one strategy, I don't mean that shouldn't still be looking for confluences within your strategy. So yeah, so you see, as you can see here, price is starting to retrace. That is what I said that it should do. It should come here and retrace and maybe come back up to this area. I'm thinking it could come back up just to here and continue down, but I think it's probably gonna come back up to this area because this is a lot of imbalance right here. Like a lot. If we look at this on like a 1 hour time frame, this is gonna be a long candle and price does not like imbalances. I'm gonna see. Let's look on the 1 hour. Let's look on a, so that's a 30 minute. So this 30 minute, let's look at this 30 minute. Yeah. So for 30 minutes, yeah. So this is a big, big imbalance candle. So let's see what it looks. This is two 30 minutes. So that's like the hour. But this is a lot of imbalance right here. Price do not like imbalance. And for people who trade fair value gaps, they would be waiting for this so they could take a trade. So this is the bottom. So this will be the top of a fair value gap, and then this will be the fair value gap. I'm gonna make this wait, I don't have any fair value gap rectangle saved anymore because I stopped trading fair value gap. But I'm just gonna make this like that. I'm gonna make it orange. Right. So, and then I'm gonna make the inside black. Middle black. Okay, so this is the fair value gap for people who trade fair value gaps. We didn't trade fair value gap, but people will be waiting for this candle, not this candle, but any candle to come back up to this area because this is a big um uh imbalance. Um, because this candle will close in 9 minutes. So we need this candle to just play around right here for 9 minutes. Keep this same high swing point at the top here so that that could be the bottom of this fair value gap. So it should just play around here for the next 7, 8 minutes, hopefully for people who are trading fair value gaps. And then they want the next candle, whatever time frame they're on, the swing point to come somewhere within this fair value gap. Hopefully, most likely below this midline. They like it to be below this midline. And if it comes there, then they'll take the trade back down. If it comes above the midline, that's normally going to, sometimes it'll come all the way through. NASDAQ will disrespect fair value gaps. That's why I stopped trading them and come all the way through it. And that's where you'll stop me waiting and then it'll come down because NASDAQ is she crazy. NASDAQ and I think NASDAQ and ES. So NQ and ES, I call them twin sisters, but NQ is the evil twin. She's she's toxic, very toxic. She's a toxic twin, and ES is just really nice and sweet. Like if it was me and Shantae, oh, the old Shantae, not before Helen is gone, was gone. Oh, Shantae nice, and I was mean. So NQ was me, and ES was Shantae. Well, he only gets that reference. Yeah, so it'll come here. That's what they wanted to do, retrace to here, and then continue down, and so they can take a trade. But also, people use the fair value gap on smaller time frames, so they could want it to be like on a 5 minute time frame. Like right now, they could have used this one, this 5 minute, um, uh, this 5 minute fair value gap right here, which would have been this one, would have been that top of this candle right here, and the top of this candle right here. And let's see, where would that be? That would be like right there, and about right there. And so people could be waiting for it to come. Yeah. But it didn't make it all the way there. So for people who was waiting on fair value gaps, it didn't make it to there for them. But yeah, so I like patterns. I like trading pattern. Um, and I have this pattern, this pattern like that's that that tells the patterns. Anybody who's really serious about trading should get one of these. So, but it really helps you to notice patterns. I recently got one. So I saw a lot of like popular women traders that's out like trade a lot of trader influences black girls that had it. But but yeah. So I mean, so that's why basically all that I was saying was basically why I changed trading hours. So I think that waiting till 9:30, analyzing, seeing what the trader's doing, wait until 10 o'clock to look for a setup between 10 and 11:30, taking your setup, you're out. It's good. Yeah, I still am. I mean, but I am, but I just a little bit more obedient to God. So I'm just like trying to watch the evilness a little bit more, trying to be a little bit nicer. But God know my heart. I don't know. He know. But so yeah, so let's see. What did I make today on my accounts? Like I said, I started when I first started trading, I was using prop research prop firms, and they were the best prop firm. They were the oldest prop firm. They were the most recognized. They were the most trusted. And I do a lot of research on anything that I do. So I researched it for a long time, and that was the best one. So I blew probably like 200 a day accounts, 200 combines when I was learning how to trade for the first 6 months. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this other company, Take Profit, because they were giving out they were doing daily payouts. And with Top Step, you do have to wait and only get paid once a week. But that was the greed in me again. But I really like Top Step because they don't have trailing drawdown. I don't like the daily loss limit if you don't have a Top Step X account. I don't like that. And see, look, now it's going up to this fair value gap for people that's waiting for a fair value gap, or it might be going up to that 30-minute one that I had mapped out before. But yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna go back to Top Step because I really like Top Step and like you can trust them. And I just really and I wanted to have the 5 accounts and 8 accounts. They 50K accounts not that expensive. And so yeah. So today I have 5 accounts. I think I have 5 accounts. I have one, two, three. I have 4 accounts. Bought 4 accounts with them the other day because I want to have 500 accounts. And I just passed the top take profit trader account the other day. So on this account, 816, I made $1,631.52 today. And then on this one of them I lost money. And then on this one, this 829, this was the one I was supposed to be trading, and I ended up trading the 816. And I don't know why I was trying to trade this one to make more money off of this one, and I traded the wrong one. But 605, and then this one I made 1,082, and then this one is the one I lost $1,000 on. So I'm gonna have to work on that one tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but Monday to get a better to recover that loss. But this one at 829, I don't know. That is the one that I was supposed to be trading, and I could have just traded it from here to there. That was a perfect little trade. This is that W that I'm always talking about. That so price may be coming up to these fair value gaps and then retracing, but we will see. So see, it is like having a while, man. This is oh shoot, no, I don't want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of this. So yeah, so I think that's my trading day for today. I think because I need to do some work too on my for my job. I could take one last trade, but on this account, but I don't think I want to. So I already got like a light white headache. This little area right here is an area of interest to watch. AOI distribution right there, but it may just go to that area. Let's see. This is like in the middle of a area, so it's oh shoot, couldn't probably be in that. Yeah, so I'm gonna end my trading day. Yes, because there we go. I just went from 600 probably to like 400 in that. But I think that was like a $200 loan in my head. Anyway, so all right, ladies, I'll see you ladies on Monday and oh no, Sunday. Remember, Sunday is class. Do not be late to the class. Be there or be square. Goodbye. That might be like
Sunshine, I think he's looking at things that the church will go into in the previous comments that it's going to be a weekend of it tonight, going to the like one. Everybody,
as you continue to avoid speed, what's going on here? Beat that.
Essentially, the now scenario is even when you can see the federation significantly walk back from the pension. As far as the really say that we can different community with and so we can do. So I think that the picture with that feeling to be kind of see
On that, like that.
so like see that not something you do this other reason. So we really got some of these kind of so they know that things really like
But it's doing that.
but that's really important to them.
Oh, oh, no. Then I did all that work to get right back where I was. Because I haven't done a my own choice to this. Hold on.